Have you ever stood beneath a storm-bruised sky, watching lightning split the heavens, and felt a thrill, a primal awe at the raw power unleashed? Most of us have, and it's a sensation wired deep within our human experience. But what if that familiar display held secrets, not just of electrical discharge, but of something far stranger? What if the very ground beneath our feet, the air we breathe, harbored phenomena that defy our current understanding, challenging the bedrock of scientific principles we rely on every day? We often think we have a handle on the world, a neat collection of laws and explanations. We've mapped the stars, charted the oceans, and even delved into the building blocks of matter itself. But nature, in its infinite complexity, still holds cards close to its chest. There are whispers of unexplained events, anomalies that shrug off our attempts at categorization, phenomena that remind us just how much we don't know. These aren't just isolated incidents. They're persistent puzzles, riddles wrapped in the grandeur of the natural world. Consider the implications. If the fundamental laws we believe govern reality have exceptions, what else might be possible? What doors could open if we truly embraced the unknown? If we allowed ourselves to be humbled by the sheer scope of nature's mysteries? This isn't about debunking science. It's about acknowledging its limits, about recognizing that our understanding is a journey, not a destination. It's about the courage to ask what if, even when the answers seem impossibly out of reach. Today, we embark on an exploration of 10 of the most perplexing natural phenomena on Earth. We'll journey through landscapes of mystery, encountering sights that will challenge your perception of reality. We will look at events that defy simple explanation, from dancing lights to moving stones, each a testament to the enduring power of nature's enigmas. Prepare to have your assumptions tested, your curiosity piqued, and your sense of wonder reignited. The goal is not just to present a list, but to spark a conversation, to encourage you to look at the world with fresh eyes, to consider the possibility of the impossible. This is a call to embrace the unknown, to celebrate the mysteries that continue to shape our planet and challenge our understanding of the universe. Get ready to question, to wonder, and to marvel at the persistent, beautiful, and sometimes terrifying secrets that our world still holds. Building on the initial spark of curiosity, let's delve into the historical context that often surrounds these unexplained occurrences. Consider, for instance, the chronicles of the past, filled with accounts of strange lights, unexplained sounds, and objects falling from the sky. These weren't merely dismissed as superstition. They were often integrated into the fabric of daily life, woven into myths, legends, and religious beliefs. Furthermore, the scientific method itself, while a powerful tool, is a relatively recent development in human history. Before the age of rigorous experimentation and peer review, observations of unusual phenomena were often filtered through the lens of existing cultural frameworks. Consequently, what we might now categorize as a scientific puzzle was once understood through a completely different prism. This is not to say that these historical accounts are inherently unreliable, but rather that their interpretation requires a nuanced understanding of the context in which they arose. Another crucial layer is the role of geographical factors. Many of the locations associated with unexplained phenomena, remote valleys, high-altitude regions, areas with unique geological formations, share common characteristics. These environments can amplify certain effects, making them more noticeable or creating conditions conducive to unusual occurrences. Conversely, the very remoteness of these locations means they are often less subject to rigorous scientific scrutiny, allowing mysteries to persist. Now, consider how this applies when you face reports of strange events. The history of human thought, coupled with the unique characteristics of the environment, helps us to understand how these events have persisted. We can then analyze the accounts of the past with a more discerning eye, separating the verifiable observations from the embellishments of time, and then begin to formulate more informed questions. For example, if a historical text describes a fiery serpent in the sky, we can ask, what environmental conditions prevailed at the time? Were there known meteorological events that could have produced a similar visual effect? Building on this, the evolution of technological advancement has also played a significant role. The absence of advanced scientific tools in the past meant that many phenomena went unrecorded or were misinterpreted. The development of photography, for example, allowed for the capture of visual evidence, while the invention of radar and other detection devices has provided new ways of monitoring and analyzing the environment. Further, the very nature of human perception is a factor. Our brains are wired to seek patterns to make sense of the world around us. Consequently, we may be prone to interpreting ambiguous sensory data in ways that conform to our existing beliefs or expectations. The psychological aspects of witnessing the unexplained must be considered. This is something we must always keep in mind as we explore the unexplained. As we've traversed the landscape of the inexplicable, a fascinating pattern begins to emerge, a subtle orchestration of the seen and unseen. We've journeyed through the annals of time, witnessing how human comprehension has grappled with the unexplainable, how the very act of observation is colored by the narratives we inherit. It's as if we've been tracing the contours of a vast, subterranean river, whose currents shape the surface world in ways we only now begin to perceive. The historical context, like a deep geological layer, whispers of a time when the boundaries of understanding were fluid, when the supernatural and the natural blurred into a single, complex tapestry. The very settings in which these phenomena manifest, the remote valleys, the high peaks, the places where the veil seems thin, contribute to the overall enigma. These locations become crucibles, fostering conditions that either amplify the unusual or conceal them from easy scrutiny. They are, in essence, nature's laboratories, where the rules seem to bend, and the expected is often defied. Drawing these strands together, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The scientific method, our most trusted guide, offers a structured approach to unraveling the mysteries, yet it is a tool that is constantly evolving, always striving to catch up with nature's boundless creativity. This journey, this exploration into the unknown, reveals not a simple collection of disparate events, but a network of interconnected threads. It's like looking at a forest. Each tree, each leaf is unique, yet they are all part of a single, complex ecosystem. In light of these insights, the path forward becomes clearer. It's not merely about cataloging the unusual, but about embracing the uncertainty, about recognizing the limits of our current knowledge. It is about questioning, not dismissing, and about allowing ourselves to be humbled by the sheer scale of the mysteries that surround us. Think of the universe as a vast, unexplored ocean. We've only just dipped our toes in the water, and there's a whole world to discover. As we pivot towards the final reflection, we are standing at the edge of the known, gazing into the beautiful, unfathomable depths. The question then becomes, how do we navigate this landscape? How do we approach the unexplained with open minds and curious hearts? The answer, as we've begun to see, lies not just in the pursuit of answers, but in the embrace of the questions themselves. Reflecting on this journey so far, the true adventure lies not just in the destination, but in the continuous process of exploration, discovery, and the enduring power of the human spirit to seek the truth. As we journey to the final leg of our exploration, the echoes of wonder and inquiry still resonate within. We've charted a course through realms where the familiar laws of nature seem to bend, where the boundaries of our understanding blur, and where the extraordinary reveals itself in subtle, persistent ways. This exploration has been more than just a presentation of puzzling events. It has been an invitation to reflect on our place within a universe that constantly whispers secrets. Throughout our journey, we've encountered phenomena that challenge our preconceived notions. We've seen how history and culture have shaped our perceptions, how geographical factors can amplify the unusual, and how the scientific method, while a powerful tool, is still evolving. More than that, we have seen how the very act of observing the world is a dynamic process, molded by our own biases and expectations. Now, we stand at a point of profound reflection, contemplating the implications of these mysteries. The core message here isn't simply that the world holds unexplained phenomena, it's that the very act of questioning, of embracing the unknown, is an essential part of the human experience. It's a testament to our innate curiosity, our drive to understand, and our willingness to look beyond the confines of what we already know. The mysteries we've explored are not just anomalies, They are invitations to expand our horizons, to challenge our assumptions, and to recognize the limitations of our current understanding. Furthermore, the persistence of these enigmas, their ability to withstand scientific scrutiny and cultural shifts, speaks to the enduring power of nature's artistry. It's a reminder that the universe is far more complex and wondrous than we can possibly imagine. It's a humbling, yet exhilarating, realization. It's a call to approach the world with a sense of humility, recognizing that our knowledge is constantly evolving and that the pursuit of understanding is a lifelong journey. The true practice begins now. It's not enough to merely absorb the information. We must integrate it into our perspective. Look at the world around you with fresh eyes, with a willingness to question, to wonder, and to marvel. Allow the inexplicable to spark your imagination, to ignite your curiosity, and to inspire you to seek out new knowledge. Embrace the unknown, and you'll discover not just the secrets of the universe, but also the depths of your own potential. The journey through the unexplained, therefore, is not just a study of nature's mysteries, but a profound exploration of the human spirit itself. May your quest for understanding continue, and may you always find wonder in the world around you.